Welcome to part 2 of my S.H.Figuarts Iron Man Mark 50 review. In the first part, I unboxed this figure, kind of ran through the accessories, put together the stand, showed a little bit how that worked, and then I was going to save all of the actual articulation and how the accessories fit on for the second part. Unfortunately, this video is not going to cover most of that. Well, let me start at the beginning. The figure that I actually unboxed, the one that was in that video, was broken. The groin area, kind of right here, there's like fuses. There's like some spots where it's fused on under there, and my first figure, that was actually broken, and the groin area just kind of rattled around and floated free and got in the way. So I sent it back. I bought this from Big Bad Toy Store, and they were really helpful. They helped me get it shipped off. They paid for the shipping. Then they sent me a replacement one. And this one is defective as well. Maybe you've already noticed what's missing here. Maybe you haven't, but I'm just going to point it out. It's the groin area once again. There are large amounts of paint missing on the groin area. Let me move in closer so that you can kind of see what I'm talking about. So right here and right here, you can see some molding, some molded detail. There's like a little kind of hexagon shaped thing, and then on the back there's some, just, I don't know, some lines. And that's supposed to have gold, silver, and the little hexagon thing is actually supposed to be a light similar to what's like on his leg there and what's up there on his chest. And yeah, that's just not there at all. It took me a while to realize what was wrong, but yeah, that's just not good. This is an expensive figure. Figuarts is supposed to be a good brand. A lot of other reviews for this figure have been really positive, and I hate to give it a bad review, but 2 defective figures, one after another, that's just not okay at all. Especially since it's the same area too. Like, here you can see that little line, and then there's kind of one on the back. On my other one, that was broken. But yeah, that's disappointing. I will run through the articulation on this, but I'm not going to go through how the accessories fit on, because I need to get this figure packed up to be shipped back to wherever it came from. So for articulation, let's see, with the arm, you can pretty much get it all the way out. You have a double jointed elbow that can give you pretty much that much range of motion. The hands can swivel. They cannot move forward or backward. They just swivel. The kind of like the bicep area can swivel quite a bit, so that's nice. The arm has, yeah, all the way around, just full 360. The arm rattles a little bit. It has a little bit of give. There's like some loose pieces in there to cover up some gaps, and it's not like loose joints. There's just a little bit of give in there, so it'll stay in whatever position you get it into. Just expect it to rattle around if you get one of these. Same on the other arm. The neck, you can't actually make him look up as much as I would like you to be able to, but you can kind of get side to side like that. And then there's a joint down here that kind of lets you get him into looking down. And if you really want to fiddle with it, the lower neck joint can kind of swivel back and forth, and you can get a lot of good looks there. Just too bad that he can't look up very well. The torso has some good motion here. As I pointed out before, if you do that, there's a gap which is not visible from the front. So if you're doing any pictures from the back, or just display them from the back, you just want to make sure that gap isn't visible. There's kind of a, like I pointed out before, this kind of floats around a little bit, and that's just to give a little bit more flexibility, and then you can kind of rock him back and forth in his little diaper area. It swivels a little bit, so that's good. And then the legs have kind of pull down joints, so you can get him like that. You can do pretty much whatever you want with the hip area. There's double jointed knees. Get him like that. His feet move back and forth. They rotate and they can kind of tilt. So that's cool. And then the tips of the feet actually bend, so you can kind of put him into a walking position. Yeah, like that. So I like that. On the back, there's a little panel here that you can pop out that allows you to stick part of the stand in there when you have it in the like single post configuration. So yeah, the articulation is great. The paint job is amazing. He looks amazing, but yeah, just the fact that 2 defective figures in a row. I mean, this one works, but when I paid $90 for a figure like this, I don't want to have that much paint missing. It's just like they totally forgot it somehow, and I just don't understand. So I unfortunately cannot recommend you buy this figure. Maybe I just happen to get all the bad ones. If you're willing to take the risk, he definitely has a great look. So, yeah, I mean, if you're willing to take the risk, then I would say, yeah, he's worth trying out. If not, if you don't want all the hassle of potentially shipping it back, then I'd say go look somewhere else. Before I end this video, I want to give another shout out to Big Bad Toy Store. As I said before, they were really helpful. Their response time to my emails were great. Their customer service was great. Their return shipping of this figure was very quick. So I definitely recommend their store. You can go to bigbadstoystore.com. I'll put the link in the description. They have pretty good prices on their figures, and as I said, they have really good customer service. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video or found it informative, please leave a like. If you want to see more videos, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time.